Welcome back to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
Our mission, well, you know it cut through the noise, dig into fresh sources, and pull out those key bits of knowledge for you.
Get right to the heart of it.
Exactly. Today, we're zeroing in on the big global headlines, really just from the last 12 hours or so. That's July 16th, 2025.
A lot happening.
Think of it as your fast track to getting up to speed, without wading through everything.
And it really is quite a snapshot today. Give you that immediate, almost raw look at what's unfolding.
Right now, yeah.
Pressing issues, some surprising turns. We're basically connecting the dots across tech, politics, sports, even the environment.
It's all moving fast.
It really is. So let's dive in.
Okay, let's do it. And we really have to kick off with something that probably hit close to home for many of us this morning, a big tech disruption.
Yeah, unavoidable topic today.
Tell us about this OpenAI outage, because it sounds like it was, well, significant.
Oh, it was definitely more than just a blip. This wasn't just, a minor inconvenience. It really underlined a major dependency.
Okay.
OpenAI's ChatGPT and the services connected to it, they had a global outage. Started early July 16th.
And the impact.
Huge. Reports, like from the Times of India, mentioned something like 88% of users were affected.
88%? Wow.
Yeah, 88. That number alone tells you how deeply embedded these AI tools are now in work, daily life.
It really does.
And it definitely brings up some big questions about, digital resilience. Are we too reliant? What about backup plans?
That single point of failure risk.
Exactly that. A critical vulnerability exposed.
Okay, 88% is. Yeah, that's a number that sticks with you. Shows that entanglement. Now, speaking of complex connections, let's shift gears a bit.
All right.
From digital networks to, well, the often tangled web of global politics. Alliances shifting. We saw some friction, didn't we, around the Senate hearing for President Trump's UN ambassador nominee.
Yes, that hearing, the Senate Foreign Relations one, it definitely turned contentious. Sources like Nippon Plus and others noted that.
Contentious how? What does it signal more broadly?
Well, it sort of reflects the, let's say, the tricky state of international relations right now. It's not just that one hearing.
Right.
You connect it to other things happening, these specific geopolitical hotspots, like this sentencing of a Japanese citizen in China.
Oh, I saw headlines on that. An Astellas Pharma employee?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Handed a 42-month prison sentence, espionage charges, in Beijing.
Oof.
Yeah. And multiple outlets reported it. World, Nippon Plus, Global News. It really highlights those rising tensions, especially around, corporate activity, national security. It's a competitive landscape out there.
42 months is serious. Okay, and sticking with global dynamics, the BRICS summit, it just wrapped up.
It did, yeah. The 17th summit held in Rio, July 6th and 7th.
But there were some, let's say, notable attendance choices. What's the read-through on that?
That's where it gets interesting, definitely reading between the lines.
Who wasn't there?
Well, the big takeaways were Xi Jinping from China wasn't there in person, skipped it.
Okay.
And President Putin from Russia attended, but only virtually. Wikipedia has notes on this.
So what does that suggest? Is the bloc showing cracks or maybe just different priorities emerging?
It certainly makes you wonder, doesn't it? Are the internal dynamics shifting? Are some members maybe subtly reevaluating how unified they are or what the group's main goals should be right now?
Yeah.
It paints a picture that's, well, maybe a bit more complex than just a united front, less straightforward.
That idea of perceived unity versus reality. Got it. Now, let's move to another international situation, one that's tragically persistent, Gaza.
Right. The humanitarian situation there is constantly evolving and challenging.
And there's a new initiative making headlines.
Yes, a new Gaza Freedom Flotilla. It's named Handala. It actually set sail from Syracuse in Italy on July 13th.
Okay, so it's en route now.
Exactly. Yeah. Its stated goal, according to Wikipedia anyway, is to challenge the naval blockade of Gaza. They're expected to arrive around July 18th.
Which is very soon.
Very soon. And like previous efforts, it just underscores how important it is to try and grasp the different angles, the different motivations, the, intense feelings on all sides in these complex situations.
Absolutely. Multiple perspectives are key there. Okay, from those high-stakes international arenas, let's turn to something quite different, but impactful in its own grim way. A criminal case from Australia.
Yeah, this one's pretty dark. We're talking about the death of Bradley John Murdoch.
Known as the Outback killer.
That's him. And his death has brought up this really specific, chilling fear.
Which is?
That he died without ever revealing the location of Peter Falconio's body. the British backpacker he was convicted of murdering.
Oh, right. So he took that secret to the grave?
That's the fear.
Yeah.
And it's being reported widely, India Times, Global News, New York Post. It just leaves this awful open wound for the family, for everyone involved. A lack of closure.
Yeah, truly haunting. Okay, from that chilling story, let's pivot to public health and safety. Japan taking action on a major global problem.
Right. Fentanyl. Japan is apparently rolling out some pretty stringent new measures.
To combat trafficking?
Exactly. Illicit fentanyl trafficking. Sources like Wikipedia, Global Nation, India Times are all pointing this out as a growing concern there.
And it connects globally, right?
Absolutely. It's part of that larger worldwide fight against synthetic opioids. These drugs are just devastating communities everywhere, so Japan's move fits into that broader context of trying to get a handle on it.
A tough battle. Okay, let's maybe lighten the mood slightly. A look at the sports world.
Sounds good.
Starting with a classic, the MLB All-Star Game.
Yep. Kicked off tonight. You've got the big names out there, Shohei Ohtani, Aaron Judge. Yahoo Sports has the coverage. Always a fun mid-season spectacle for baseball fans.
Definitely a showcase. But right after that piece of classic Americana, we have something, well, radically different. Groundbreaking, maybe controversial.
Yes. You mean the enhanced games?
That's the one. Tell us
Yeah.
about this, because it really seems to challenge everything we think about sports.
It absolutely does. It's a fundamental shift. So the announcement is out. The enhanced games are launching in Las Vegas, planned for May 2026.
And the hook is?
The hook, the core difference, is that the organizers will permit performance-enhancing drugs. Explicitly.
Wow.
They're calling it a new sports paradigm. Sources like the Global Wellness Summit, U.S. News are covering this. It's not just tweaking rules, it's asking a really basic question.
Which is?
What do we actually value in sports? Is it the natural human ability pushing those limits? Or is it seeing the absolute furthest humanity can go, period, regardless of, well, chemical assistance?
A philosophical debate played out on the track.
Pretty much. It forces a conversation about ethics, fairness, what achievement even means in athletics. A really radical idea.
Definitely one to watch. Okay, finally, let's wrap up our headlines with something that's unfortunately becoming an almost constant backdrop, a global challenge with immediate human costs.
Yes, the climate crisis, and specifically the heat in Europe.
Another heat wave.
The third major one this year, actually. It's been ongoing roughly mid-June through to July 15th.
And the impact.
It's stark. The Kyiv Post, Wikipedia, they're citing figures like over 2,300 heat-related deaths.
2,300.
Yeah. And on top of that, Mediterranean sea temperatures are still severely high.
Yeah.
It's not an abstract future threat. It's happening now, causing real suffering.
A brutal reminder of the immediate consequences.
Exactly. A powerful, very current example of the human toll of climate change.
Wow. Okay, so just recapping. We've gone from a massive tech outage showing our digital fragility to tense global politics, shifting alliances, contentious hearings.
Right.
Then that really grim story from Australia, the public health fight against fentanyl in Japan.
A huge range.
And flipping to sports, both classic and completely paradigm shifting with the enhanced games.
Yeah, that one's wild.
And ending with the devastating immediate reality of the European heat wave. All in the last 12 hours or so.
It's incredible when you lay it out like that.
It really is. And knowing these specific details, well, it helps you cut through that general noise, doesn't it? Get a clearer, more connected picture of what's actually going on.
Absolutely. And it leads to that bigger thought, when you see this sheer variety, this speed, tech failures, human ambition pushing boundaries, geopolitical maneuvering, environmental stress, all hitting at once.
Yeah.
What does this snapshot tell us about how interconnected everything is? About the forces sort of bubbling beneath the surface that shape our world day to day?
That's a depth question.
It is. And it makes you think, how do we, as people trying to stay informed, how do we even process all this? How do we make sense of a world moving this fast, this complexly?
Something to definitely keep mulling over.
For sure. Keep an eye on all these threads. They aren't neatly wrapping up anytime soon.